pressure. How dare you stand where they stood?
I'm really sitting where Drew is sitting, honestly. There's more what it is.
He really filled us up. Welcome back, everybody, to the Yins Boys podcast with your host, Ken and Neil.
Bit of a change of scenery.
Yes, we'll get into that, and this is just a little teaser for why we're sitting here. But don't forget 412-613-1116 for the Yins Boys hotline.
Yinsboys.com. TheRealYinsBoys@gmail.com. All the social media. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Went live last night.
Yeah, I got a decent amount of viewing on that, too, which is pretty cool. We are standing, actually, we're in the shop right now that we talk about so much, doing a little bit of a remote podcast. We had everything set up yesterday for Bill and Drew to play here at my daughter's 4th birthday party, so it was a blast.
It was a banger for sure.
Yeah, so we have all the stage lighting and the fog machine and everything set up from yesterday. We figured, what the hell, let's do a podcast from it. I think it looks sweet. We should do it this way all the time now.
I'm loving it, you know. No complaints here. It was a little bit of a pain to set up, but it's all good, you know. Yeah,
well, shit. Anything that requires effort, you know, and nothing that's bad is going to require a lot of effort. You know what I mean? If you want a good quality product, it takes effort. So,
speaking of effort, you see that centerpiece?
Yes.
I mean, we've seen it, but shout out, Mr. Kuo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He made and hopefully we tried to get everything in the frame, but I don't know if it's all in there. But it's like a monolith. It's pretty badass of paint cans.
Egyptian pyramid.
Yeah, it's going to make a nice staple piece around the shop here. Unfortunately, it is way too large for our coffin of a studio, but we'll make great use of it around here in the shop. Don't you worry. Very cool. Thank you.
The studio is just, it's so tiny. It's like the size of this.
Yeah, it's funny because
people think it's way bigger.
Yeah, from the video, it looks like a finished out big area, but really it's a closet. You know, it's all we're dealing with. We're not. We don't have some big LA studio, you know what I mean?
About? Look at you're contradicting yourself.
I guess.
It's a real, industrial vibe.
Right now it is. Yeah, this is pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, I'm about it.
But it's also got, that gay underground nightclub San Francisco vibe, too.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah,
that's what I was going for.
That's sort of, that's why I think of it, but...
Eventually here...
It's still great.
I keep hearing a fog machine.
Yeah,
buzz.
Ice it up.
If it, we may have to ice it up, or it'll keep it from buzzing.
Yeah, to be fair, we try to, have the same production value as last night. It was way better at night.
Oh,
the show
awesome.
was amazing. Bill and Drew did an amazing job.
I know that there's a lot of recording out there from the evening, so be on the lookout for probably some of that footage and pictures to be online from that night. You'll see how good it actually looked. It looked really professional.
It actually did look really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Who put this thing so far down here?
I don't know. You put it down there. These are sweet, by the way. This is a good touch.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have to. It's kind of that time of year, I'm not going to, pitch the beer, but it's a pumpkin flavored beer.
A fairly popular one. They don't need any more pitching.
They don't need our help.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're having a little Sunday fun day too after this because the weather's just beautiful.
Little post party podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's too beautiful to not do it today. That's how we planned it out because we knew on a Saturday with all that stuff going on, we were not going to be able to get a podcast recorded.
Well, and we had to tear down, set up with the band. It's a whole production.
It's a lot.
There's a ton of stuff that goes into it.
Yeah.
It was amazing though.
Yeah, I would do it again.
I might.
What do you got, man? I know you were out of town.
Oh, I was in New York. Got quite a few stories about being in New York. It's pretty. I will vehemently say how much I dislike New York, but it definitely grew on me after this trip.
Yeah, I like it. I guess every place has its good and its bads, but it's just one of those original, you have the East Coast, you have New York, right? West Coast, you have LA. That's two biggest cities,
dynamic.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain it to me, guy.
What were you doing up there? Why were you there?
Well, I was there for work.
Oh, okay.
Don't need to get into the details, but yeah, I was there for a couple days. But I got time to go explore and like do my own thing. Very cool. Check out some of the neighborhoods.
What did you see up there?
What do you mean, like
what did you go to look at? Yeah, or go to see, or go to explore?
Plenty of graffiti and stuff, but also like food. Like obviously a lot of good food. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun to go there because like all the food's good. Saw some Colombian music.
Oh yeah.
At this Colombian place, or Cuban, excuse me.
What's the difference?
Well, I mean, great question. No, but it was a Cuban place, and like the food was really good, the drinks were really good, and they had this live music. It was very. I was like the only dude that couldn't speak Spanish there.
See.
You know.
One day we'll learn.
They respected that, but
they respected that you didn't.
Yeah, for sure. I'm ignorant American, obviously.
They're like, we love this dude.
Well, yeah, and I was spending money in there, like.
Oh yeah, gringo showing out his shekels.
Oh, definitely. Well, they had some mojitos on special. Some calamari steak. It was very, very good.
Nice.
Very good.
What part of town was that in?
It was like up by Central Park, up in like. I guess I don't know if they'd call that Midtown, but like right on the one corner of Central Park, closer to Times Square, like all the shit.
Okay, right on. Yeah, you were staying where like in Times Square. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That it could be a little it's disgusting there.
Yeah.
It's not what it used to be, like a real destination,
No, well, no, it's still a tourist trap, but like.
Well, yeah.
It's
That's the buzz. Hopefully you can't hear it too bad.
You want to ice it out or what? Or do you want to wait?
I'll tell you what you can do. Can you just reach and grab that remote? That won't help, actually. Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah, if you can reach that. Excuse us. It doesn't matter where we have the podcast. We'll always have some sort of technical difficulty, no matter what. Yeah, flip it. There we go, and then we can put it on demand or just leave it. There's kind of enough fog in here.
There's probably enough fog in here.
Get us through. We'll be good. I won't live with that buzz behind me the whole fucking time.
I'm not gonna, for the sake of the listener.
Yeah.
And the sake of this Cuban food,
I could go for some Cuban food.
Beans and rice, obviously, is like the best fucking Cuban food, in my opinion. It's so fucking good.
I mean, beans and rice.
With anything, any meat.
Oh, yeah. Beans and rice alone is just good, dude. If you season it right, I mean, I could straight up eat beans and rice for a meal, It's really good.
You should. More people should. It's super cheap and efficient.
Yeah.
Fucking blast. I've never, I went to Central Park a couple times, because I've only been to, the tourist shit there. And like I said, I never got to fucking go explore on my own. Like, I got the afternoon off or the evening off. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
For sure.
So Central Park is fucking sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Really interesting.
Doesn't it make you think, for the size of Central Park, how it's not full of people completely, for how many people live in the city?
It does, in tourists, because it's not even people that live there. It's tourists.
Well, that's true, too, yeah.
But it's definitely... There was not as many people as I expected there to be.
And there's got to be millions of people in New York City.
Absolutely.
And wouldn't you think that they want some bit of outdoor life?
Nope. Apparently not.
Because they could blow that place out.
Well, because the couple spots that were busy were the big tourist spots and where people take the pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? But up at the reservoir and shit, there was fucking nobody. It's just people running basically.
Nobody fishing. You allowed to fish there?
Yeah, you're allowed to fish there, but I didn't see anybody fishing. Surprisingly, I did see some fish jump, some carp or something.
That's just crazy to me that you give them such a beautiful place like that, and for the amount of people that they don't even want to go to, and it's in your back door.
That's what I'm saying. It's right. I was walking there after work, and it was weed school too. If you're into that up there.
Oh, it's legal up there.
They got that going on up there, but. Not my thing,
No. Well, I lived in Long Island for a very short stint, but I made my way around New York City a handful of times, and I like it. Like I said, it's not a place I want to live, that's for sure.
It's a pretty long island.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's pretty long, dude.
So I also went to shout out to Gene, my coworker. Hopefully they never listen to this, but gave me this great recommendation of this place in Chinatown.
For food?
Oh yeah, it was so good, dude.
Because I didn't know what you meant because you're like a recommendation for this place.
Well, no, it's not like an Epstein.
What kind of place?
It's not like an Epstein thing. You're like a gay club,
A gay China club?
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's probably plenty of them. There has to be.
I don't think Chinese people aren't gay.
Well, the government won't let them be gay.
That's what I mean. There's none. Like South or North Koreans especially.
Oh, I went to Koreatown too. That was cool, but Chinatown was really. I think that was. I don't know. It was just cool, and the food was really good. A lot of cool shit to see. Yeah. Got a bunch of graffiti pics. I'll probably be, making some sort of montage or something of all of them. It was really cool though, and I don't know. It's also weird, like just being in an area that's like heavily Asian, and then seeing like the odd fucking white person. Or
the odd white person. You mean the white person that looks out of place?
Well, yeah, it's just interesting that they're
because they're the minority.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally,
it's weird. That's not weird, but it's just it's an interesting phenomenon to be able to go to a different neighborhood. Like I could go to different neighborhoods and like the ethnic makeup is significantly different. I mean, that's why they call it Chinatown. But
well, I mean, all the immigration, and that's where everybody's settled in these little areas, right?
Well, yeah. That's essentially it's the same thing in Pittsburgh. Like there's Italian areas, Polish areas.
It's not as pronounced anymore.
There's Germantown. Like it's no, not at all anymore. Because
some of the old heads,
I mean, like the Slovak club.
Yeah. There's certain areas like where they're still around. There's a few old people still hang out from those heritages. But either way, now that we're so mixed and everyone travels and the ability to travel and go where you want, there's no need for like your ethnicity to stay together. I mean, I don't think it's a bad. Like, obviously, it's a fucking cool town. I think it's cool. It's a cool part of town. Yeah.
And then like going to Brooklyn, that was pretty cool. Some dude I met, shout out Coase, if you ever listen to this, I doubt it, but some dudes. I was taking pictures of some graffiti, and this dude's getting out of his truck, and he's looking at me, and I can tell like dude's staring at me like behind me.
Fuck.
No, I'm just like, it's whatever. He's probably wondering like, what the fuck are you doing taking a picture of this? He's like, you with the graffiti task force, NYPD?
He asked you that? Yeah. That's so funny.
It was funny. I was bullshitting with him.
And you're like, yeah.
He's very cool. No. I was like, no, we just with like graffiti. It's cool. Just take some pictures. He's like, oh, cool. I was talking to him. Like I said, he's a.
Was he worried? Do you think he was a painter?
No, he was. Yeah.
Like he's like,
that's what he Coase.
NYPD? Are you NYPD?
Yeah, I think he was just fucking with me.
Oh, okay.
Just a joke. But.
Oh, I thought he was serious. That's a compliment to you. Like you're like, yeah.
Well, no.
Undercover.
I'm pretty not clean cut, wearing a tie-dye shirt.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Like I said, some great Mexican food there too. That was pretty amazing. That burrito with those plantains, dude. Oh.
You want to, with everybody, you want to go out to lunch, dude?
No.
Damn, we should go to that Mexican place.
Sure, definitely, I'm down.
See what they want to do. I think we ought to go to that Mexican joint down the road. Don't say the name.
I'm down, obviously. You don't have to.
You got me hungry. I didn't eat anything yesterday. It was so entertaining because so many people came through the house that
I snacked. Like,
yeah, dude.
I had to get in and then get out you know what I mean?
I had one of those pinwheels and a couple of those little sliders. That was it all day. That's all I ate. So I'm ready to feast today, boy.
I can tell.
But tell you what.
I can tell.
Whew. You can tell that I'm emaciated. I need to eat. The man's got to eat.
He really does. Also, it's really weird. So, like, I can't fucking figure out. Oh, in Chinatown.
Oh, yeah.
So I was at this restaurant, and I ordered soup dumplings. And it's like they come in a little, like, pot. And it's like a woven pot, like a bamboo pot.
That's cool. Okay.
But anyway, so they steam them in that.
Sure.
And it's like a dough ball with soup and pork in it. Like pork soup.
And they just lower it into a fryer?
Well, they don't fry it. So you can fry it.
Oh, okay.
These are steamed. And so it's like a hot soup ball that you're supposed to like bite the edge and drink the soup out of it and whatnot, and then eat it. But
interesting.
So this dude, because I'm this fucking white dude, number one, when I walked in there, it's a hustle and bustle place, like cash only too.
And probably a lot of Spanish flying around.
Oh no, it's straight Chinese people.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were in the.
Oh no, I'm talking.
Oh, you shifted gears. Oh, okay, all right, sorry.
When I was at this restaurant.
So it's all Mandarin.
Absolutely.
You walk in there.
Well, no, because it's white people eating there too. Like, but it's like big family style. Like it's a family style restaurant.
Okay.
Quote, unquote. But so I went in there and the guy's like, because I told him what I wanted. Like, came up and ordered.
No.
And he's like, are you sure you want that? Like, have you ever been here before? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, are you sure you want that? And I'm like, yes. He's like, it's a very fatty meat, the pork belly. I'm like, bro, I just told you what I wanted.
Well, he probably gets a lot of sendbacks from like white people that don't know what they want.
You can't do that.
But I'm sure that's why.
Yeah, but listen, do I look like the type of guy that's going to send something back? maybe for more.
You're like,
send it back for more.
Listen here.
You know,
what did you call these people last week or 2 weeks ago?
I didn't call anything.
Said, listen here, see.
Well, it's a very respectful.
Give me the food.
So no, I got mine. I got my best desserts. I'll tell you.
It's all making sense now. No, the only reason you supported it and went to Chinatown is because you felt so badly about
I had to make amends. It's like
you went to the Wailing Wall, basically.
Exactly, Elon Musk, the Wailing Wall. Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what it was.
Moving forward now.
Anyways,
okay.
But then I was reverse discriminated against.
Oh, wow.
So, like I said, he's like this white dude coming in and ordering my pork belly. Like, I don't like it, this round eye, as they call it.
This round eye ain't gonna eat this fatty piece of meat. He doesn't know what he wants to eat. Let me tell him. Oh, do you want chicken tendies and French fries? We'll get those for you.
Basically. So, anyways, I order. It's all good. I'm like, yeah, it's all good. Order a beer. Sheng Dao. I don't know what it was. Some Chinese beer, I assume.
Ni hao.
It wasn't bad. Anyways, so the soup dumplings come out, and like he brings them, he sets them on the counter. Then he pulls the top off, and he takes the top. And the lady next to me is like, "Oh, he shouldn't have done that. Like, that's bullshit that he did that to you." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, "They're supposed to leave that on, and you keep them warm. You take them on and off." And I was like, was I just discriminated against?
Yeah, because you already told him, I want to order that. And then he was like, watch this. Well, you won't know the difference.
I think he doubled down.
Yeah.
I think he doubled down.
So what'd you do?
I didn't do it. I mean, I ate them.
And then
they were good as fuck.
And you left without paying.
No, I paid. I tipped well.
But they were good as fuck. You're saying this one lady was on your side, though.
Oh, yeah. No, she was really cool. I don't remember her name. Like, I don't think we exchanged names. These two ladies that were, next to me. And like I said, we were just bullshitting afterwards.
Yeah.
Talking about good places to go and stuff. I have a whole list.
Very cool.
That I'm going to have to knock off at some point in time.
Knock it off.
Well, like that's that Asian guy was saying to me.
He's like, knock it off, round eye. Stop trying to order this shit.
It was so fucking.
I'm going to disrespect you by taking the lid off, dude.
Like I said, I think that was like the best thing I've eaten in a long time. Like, at least probably this year, I would say. It was awesome. So good, dude.
You're making me so hungry talking about it. What other good foods you eat up there? At least let me, talk about it. If I can't have it, just tell me how good it tasted.
It was really like the Cuban food. That was really good.
Yep.
I get some calamari.
I've never had it. Is it good?
Oh, it's so good.
Never had it.
So you can have it fried or like cooked. It's a whole
calamari is that's like trout eggs or something. Or
what's squid?
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of caviar.
Caviar,
which is sturgeon eggs.
Oh, okay.
Well, and it can be any fish egg, but
noted sturgeon egg. Okay, so calamari's the squid. Okay, was it good?
Oh yeah, it's fucking amazing.
I've never had squid. I've had oysters. You ever have Rocky Mountain oysters? I actually would try them. I don't care what anybody says.
Say, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a food like
delicacy,
bro. Any food will probably taste good. Like if you prepare it in such a way, like it might not be to my taste, it might not be to your taste, but it's edible.
Yeah,
it's food.
Yeah,
and it's
bat soup or whatever they eat.
Oh, I mean, I didn't have any of that down there.
You didn't?
No, but I did. It's so weird, dude. Like seeing all these like Chinese people.
Yeah.
Like these old Chinese people just like going about their lives and stuff, and I'm this big American, just, like
barreling through their town.
Oh, definitely, I'm slapping stickers everywhere too. Obviously,
Godzilla. That's not Japanese though.
Well, yeah, but it's basically
same idea.
Almost the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty close. They love each other. So I hear, historically speaking.
So you were towering over these people.
Yeah, I was lording over them for sure.
Did they look up at you?
That's probably why the guy who hate crimed me was probably intimidated.
Probably. He smelled your hog.
That's what I'm saying. He smelled my hog. They all did in that restaurant. They just wanted to get me out of there.
I can't believe that you were discriminated against. Now you know what it feels like.
That's what I'm saying.
You gonna change your ways now?
No, I'll never change.
If anything, it's fueling my hatred even more.
No, there's no hatred. I had some great Chinese food. It was very good.
We could do that
recommend
too.
the fuck out of this place anytime.
Let's call Jacqueline.
Oy vey. I had to hit there's just more neighborhoods I still have to hit though. Like I didn't even get, I don't know, I probably did maybe 4 out of the 30 you could probably do.
We gotta find out.
Oy vey.
She's probably still sleeping. I almost guarantee it, but just in case.
She's not gonna pick up, dude.
I just want to know if she wants to go and get food, because now that's all I can think about.
That's all I can think about.
Your call has been...
Dang. Let's see if she calls back. It's very important.
I don't know. I mean, I have it in my notes, discriminated against at this restaurant. Soup dumpling lid is my note.
Well, if we don't go out to eat later today, I mean, the problem I'll
send you a video of me eating.
No. My stomach will be discriminated against if we don't go somewhere.
Well, I feel discriminated against that you're talking about discrimination.
I am angry on behalf.
I'm angry on behalf of somebody else.
Always. It's
some third party that I have no relation to, no claim to any sort of whatever, It's just I want to be outraged. The desire to be outraged, I feel like, is very prevalent in our culture.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Like,
I don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
Everybody feel like they're fueled hate that fuels division. That
life's not fair. Nothing will ever be fair. We can try to change it for the better, but.
Bro, look at people's individual genetic histories, like predisposed heart problems with me. Guess what? I could be the nicest guy in the world, which I'm not, for the record.
Well, no,
but I can still get a stent in my heart at 36 because of heredity.
Because that's karma, and
that's not karma.
I'm towering over these Asians, but like I didn't desire to be built like this,
Well, it's karma that you
like I said,
really.
I'll probably die earlier, Because my hog, it's going to drain all the blood away from my heart.
You're going to burn in hell too.
Well,
from saying the C word.
I think Jesus would appreciate that.
I think that Asians are like the oldest people. Aren't they?
What's funny?
They call them bug people.
What's funny about talking about China and religion? Christianity is the fastest growing religion in China. They're actually persecuted, allegedly.
Well, that's good.
I don't want Z. It's alleged.
Zimzer? Oh, you mean
Zimzer Z?
Oh, it was
Zimzer Z Ping.
Z Ping. Yes, Zimzer Ping.
Yeah, I'm sure he's cool. As long as he doesn't fucking discriminate against me with the dumpling lid. We're cool.
He took that lid right away from you.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't even. I think
round-eyed.
It's also a safety thing, like, because it's hot. It's hot soup.
Well, yeah,
it's boiling soup.
It's safety, but you're not capable because you're a white round-eyed.
Absolutely, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You're gonna burn your mouth. I was hoping that your woman would distract you long enough for them to cool off, so you don't fucking kill yourself. That's what I think he was thinking. Like I said, I get it. It wasn't discrimination. It was more of just like, I don't want this person to have a bad time in my restaurant. You know what I mean?
No, he hated you.
Well, it's cool. Whatever. Like I said, I ate them all. They were fucking amazing. I'd go back just to shit up that restaurant.
Well, when you want to go back to New York City and fuck around, let me know. I'll go with you.
They were cool. They responded to our fucking, when I tagged them in that story. They were very cool.
Who's that?
That restaurant.
Oh, you tagged them?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even see it.
You didn't see it, yeah, because you're kind of like a boomer, you know.
I don't do a lot of like social media stuff in that regard.
You should be thankful that I have to do that. I'm taking that.
You know, seriously, because my end of the deal is pretty easy.
Well, yeah, you'd get psyoped into something, you know, for sure. All the targeted advertising and stuff, you know.
Wow. I got distracted. I clicked this. I clicked that.
The gaping bear stuff that would come up like naturally in your search history, like that would definitely trigger something.
Gaping West Hollywood bears.
I mean, that's more of a leather bear, leather daddy type situation. But I didn't see any of those in New York. Honestly, it was more Hispanic people for sure. Like that was.
Do you think you saw any gays?
Oh, 100%. I saw plenty of transgender people too. But
how did you know that? You can't tell.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't tell. Really? Sometimes they're passable. That's the ones you got to worry about.
That's the ones I like.
Well, I didn't say like. I just said those are the ones you got to worry about.
Like Thailand. That's the one.
Well, because then you start questioning your sexuality.
One night in Bangkok's all I'm saying.
Well, it makes a hard man humble. I heard.
It makes a hard man harder.
Well, and soft. I mean, shortly after. You know, well, it depends. I mean,
yeah. If you're gonna go that route,
if I'm in Thailand, dude, I'm all fucking boozed up and like a little coke in me, like
at least be passable, right? You know.
Well, I didn't say. Like I said, you just sometimes it's your body. You can't like. I couldn't if I wanted to transition into being a woman with the body that I have. It's just. The odds are stacked against me from a passability perspective. But if you're like Ken, some like young feminine twink, you know, he's got little delicate bone structure. Like, yeah, definitely he could twink out for sure.
There's no way, dude, because there's nowhere to tuck my hog.
It's base. Yeah, well, it's already. I mean, there's nothing to tuck.
That's what I mean. I can't. It's too much.
Well, it's more of like a clit then, like a big clit at that point.
No, it's so bad. When I tuck it, I turn around. You're gonna see a whole fucking.
No,
you're gonna see
that's a lot.
Nuts and berry basket.
For the record, that's one of these.
You'll see. I know because I see it in the mirror when I look at it every day.
No, well, you do go see yourself.
Yeah, for fun.
For your own entertainment. I never really understood it.
I'm just looking in the mirror. Like
yeah. Like I said, whatever you're into, dude, it's cool. But you're not passable. I just let the record show. Neither would I.
And that's what you don't want to be passable.
Well, no, I would. If I was going to
look masculine.
Well, no, I mean that's the thing is whenever the more masculine you look, the more like people are probably not going to respect what you're doing.
Of course,
because it's like then it's more of like you're black facing a woman. Like that's essentially it's blackface. but you're pretending to be a woman. No, because that's why like, I respect. Not to say anybody should do this, but like I respect the ones that are like very like this is who I am type deal, and are very open and like out about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Sure,
like, it's cool. Do whatever you want to do, but like I don't know, man.
Just remember,
they weren't passable. The ones that I saw, or if they did, I didn't know.
That's true. How would you know?
I would never know.
All I'm saying, if you're going to go down that route, just don't get the bottom surgery. Experiment the other way first, like cross-dressing.
Maybe you could just be gay.
Yeah, try that.
Maybe that. Like that. Maybe that.
Don't mutilate your body, dude.
Well, or castrate yourself chemically with hormones. Like
yeah.
Or I mean, unless God wanted me to have bovine hormones.
Did he?
That sounds like he did. We should probably.
Call him up.
Well, we can get on TRT. We're old enough. We should, honestly, at some point.
I mean, I'd like to experiment if something I can do with
I think
heart.
What?
I mean, I'm overflowing with tea right now.
Well, you're not. You know, you kind of like I help fill you up every now and again.
Top me off
when you're getting low. You know, I help you out, but you know, no gay shit. You know, like no homo. But I think when I get to like that 40, like mid 40s, I'm probably gonna roid out. I'm just for the record.
Yeah,
I think that's that age where like if I didn't have kids yet, like it's unfortunate.
Well,
but
I'll just make another one for you. I mean, you have Sadie no matter what. Sadie's gonna be your legitimate like niece. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
She is.
So that's something to. You can watch her, dude. Deal with it. Groom her. You know, do whatever you need to do.
No. That's the one. We'll find her a nice, rich Jewish husband. to come sweep her off her feet. And like I said, we'll take a look at his finances. We'll make sure it's...
You decided on that race? I know we were talking about this the other day. What race?
Yeah, well,
you definitely said no blacks. And
no,
I said...
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
That was weird of you to say that, but sure, yeah.
I didn't say that. That's actually, I mean, like I said, kind of offended. I mean, that you would even say that.
Well, we were talking, off mic, and you were just like, all right, definitely no C's or N's or J's.
I didn't say, no, for the record. I didn't say any of that, number one. But number two, I wouldn't say it like that. I'd be more subtle about it. Like, we should probably get her a well-educated, like...
Oy vey.
Put together, like, good family, like, orientated,
So...
businessman... who can, like, take care of her, but has enough financial backing to, like... And, naturally, you're going to think Jewish guy.
No, so black guy. I was thinking black guy. That's what came to mind for me.
Not a football player. I mean, you don't want a single mother situation.
Or an NBA player. They ball out, though. No pun intended. They party hard, dude.
They fuck everybody.
They're awesome. They're the biggest rock stars on this earth as NBA players.
You want to talk about the P. Diddy thing? I'm sure some are very implicated in that.
Is he still alleged or did he get convicted?
Well, he's being charged now.
Okay.
But it's
Mr.
like
Combs.
Well, Sean Diddy. I mean, I'm not
Puffy.
I'll jokingly say free Diddy, but if P. Diddy is guilty.
Oh, dude, fuck that dude.
Probably just kill him.
Seriously, if he's guilty of what they are charging him of,
probably just kill everybody on the Epstein list too.
Hang him in the street.
Well, that's like I said. If we're calling it like that, like then we have to bring it back to the Epstein thing. Like, we know all the people involved here.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna remain buried for the next until the next 50 years, and then it's FOIA requested, and they allow it to be released.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm just wondering why you didn't want my daughter to date a black dude.
Me?
Yeah, so
like I said, single
mean
motherhood.
of you to say that.
Single motherhood. No, from a statistics perspective,
These are just jokes, people, by the way. No, he did not say this stuff off mic. I'm making a bit.
What I'm saying is we're going to vet your daughter's suitor.
Of course, like I would. Anybody should do for your daughter.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the joke. Is
yeah.
So, like I said, like young Jewish guy, I think is going to be
probably the best.
Fine for your daughter, and for your financial, livelihood.
That's true, though. That's true.
Where you get the best rates. And I mean, what's that worth to you? I mean, it's a gold mine for me.
Well, the thing is, if they have kids, I don't want my my grandkid to have very tiny earlobes. I think that trait will happen.
Powerful earlobes.
Because,
well, maybe we should. Okay, so hold on.
You know what I mean? It wears them down.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, so your daughter gets with this Jewish guy.
Okay.
They got some kids.
Yep.
But you and me, not together. No gay shit. Maybe we find like some Mennonites.
I have some Mennonite neighbors.
Well, maybe they need some help, genetically speaking.
Oh, like filling them up?
Well, I mean, that's going to be part of it, yes. I didn't want to, I was trying to be a little more subtle about it, but yes, essentially. Well, genetic lineage, and I don't know. I feel like you got good genetics, I got better genetics.
Well, as long as they don't get my heart genes, then they're good. Other than that, I get the Mickey Mantle. Other than that,
well, I mean, he's definitely Mickey in the pants for sure.
So maybe I don't have it after all.
Oh,
I've always told myself, like, yeah, I could party pretty hard. Then, well, look at me in my late 30s.
What are you talking about? You're fine, dude.
Look at me on the stage last night, falling to pieces.
It was pretty good.
Dying.
Like I said, you did fuck up a couple times.
Fuck
but
I
it
did.
was good, dude. It was still good.
I'd like to see some of that video, see how bad I truly did.
Like I said, I got some good video.
You gonna put some out there?
Of course. Well, I got to look at, because I took too much and I'm fucking all fucked up and like trying to watch the show and get I want to get some film for you guys. Like it's amazing shit.
Oh,
but at the same time, I also want to fucking enjoy it. So I'm gonna have a beer and do my thing.
Sure.
So don't fucking accuse me.
I would never accuse you.
Not taking video of your performance.
No,
you've already got plenty of compliments.
Yeah, but
calm down, guy.
It was terrible. I did poorly, and it's okay.
No, I think you did great. You did fuck up a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. Say everybody, like, it's a fucking live performance.
Yeah.
You guys aren't professional. Well,
I know,
Bill and Drew, I would say, are professional musicians.
I'm better than that.
You need about like 3 more months, and then you'll be
back to where I was.
That's what I'm saying. And I'll tag along. We got our side project going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't say it.
No, I'm not going to say it, but I will buy a synth though now. It's kind of like.
Oh yeah, dude, his synth is so fucking. Well, I had one. That was a microcord.
Yeah.
Mine though, I didn't have the vocoder because it was missing the mic.
You don't need it. It's not necessary, but it's cool. Most synths will have an input though.
Yeah. We should get a theremin again, dude.
No. Well, yes and no.
They're probably too expensive now.
No, they're like $400, but they're not like the older ones that are like made out of wood. Like
why don't we get one? Find one on eBay.
Because they're pretty expensive for what they are.
Really?
It's like a G note for a regular.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because of what they're made of?
Well, I think they just
vintage.
They don't make them like that anymore. Out of wood, like.
Damn.
I should have like that one I sold.
That's one of a regrettable.
I wouldn't say
yours.
I would say regrettable because like.
Did you make money on it?
Of course.
Okay.
I like tripled my money, quadrupled my money.
Wow.
Actually. Well, wow. Maybe you're the
your bottom line.
You're the young Jewish suitor for my daughter.
Wow. You're just.
Well, I don't know. He's saying all the right things. I mean, the man knows his business.
Let's talk tunnels. How do you like tunnels? Do you like
what's the rate you could get like a call it 75 foot tunnel built for me?
I'll make it happen.
Not the Vietnamese style. I want like a luxury tunnel.
Oh, you don't want like tunnel rat shit,
yeah,
dude?
No, I don't want that.
Spiders and stuff in there. Nah, you want to do like a Taj Mahal.
Well, I mean, I don't want.
Do you want it to be
trash
like
everywhere? But
do you want it to be like a mine shaft type tunnel where I could like reinforce it? We can walk
that would
down
be cool.
in.
I would like that for some.
We could drive a vehicle down into it.
Yeah, I think we go old school like and then we put all the signs like the danger, like deadly, like do not pass. All the Scooby-Doo signs.
But no, and
then it gets very high tech and like it's a real chill. Like this is our hangout spot.
You have to have the sign that says. Abandon all hope, ye who enter. You know what I mean? Like right.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Jesus, what the fuck was that?
Why would you do that, dude? Why?
Because we need more fog.
Well, you could have at least, put fucking more ice in there.
Oh, I can do that right now. It stinks anyways. Hold on.
Jesus Christ. I'm
keep them entertained for a second.
I apologize on behalf of Ken, but like I said, I don't think he didn't do that bad of a job when he went up there and played. For the record, Would you like some ice for the ice machine, or?
Yeah. This is good radio.
No, it's fine. Well, like I said, fog is a crucial element of the show.
Yeah.
From a video perspective, like, we kind of need it. We wanted the production value to be there. Well, you got to put more than that, and that was a little baby handful. Grab me another beer. Grab me another beer while you're in there.
I owe you money too, by the way.
Oh yeah, $21 for the record.
How many?
21.
How about let's round down?
Yeah, let's round up to like 35. I think that's fair. That thing can't fit no more in it.
Did you turn off the back of it?
No, I just turned that off. Jesus, this is like... It's like a train wreck. A slow motion train wreck. No. Oh, I got stories though. If you want to talk about things that happened, I don't know, like the whole fucking World War III that's progressing in Israel.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I don't really want to talk about it. Like I said, it's a moot point. What?
It's cold.
Don't be a fucking bitch, dude. What were we talking about?
I never gave John his shirt.
Oh, I got my shirt.
Sorry, this is a bad.
Don't talk about your business.
Bad episode.
No, it's not a bad episode. This is an amazing episode.
Give me a beer, bitch.
Like I said, I like this setup.
Yeah,
It's kind of like efficient. Like I can kind of move around. It's way more airy, light. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have any more stories from New York? Do you have
stories from New York?
And I'm just spitballing. I don't have anything to talk about in my life, dude.
I mean, I got to see, like, I don't know, the office is sweet. Fucking traveling sucks. Standard, like,
I don't miss that, dude. I did a lot of traveling.
Like fucking taking like the fucking train to LaGuardia and like having to deal with all like.
Oh, you flew LaGuardia in LaGuardia?
Well, it's the easiest. It's the easiest one to do, and it's the fastest to get into the city. Bless you. Most direct.
Excuse me.
But yeah, you got to go through fucking like Jamaica Queens, I think.
Yeah. Well, you can go.
Bus. Like,
technically, getting off JFK, you're still going through the same stations.
Yeah.
You know, at some point or another.
Yeah.
I've only ever flew JFK flew in JFK.
I could not, for the fucking life of me, figure out the subway, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah,
bro. To me,
no. From the standpoint of like, I feel like cars, like, I could get on this F car, and it's going the opposite way I need to go.
Yeah.
And then I could get on the F car 3 minutes later, and it's the way I need to go.
Yeah, so
to me, it's very like that aspect fucked me up hard.
Right, and I guess to the outsider, but they are, and I'm not even an insider. I don't mean it like that.
Well, no, but you did live there.
Yeah, and I had to learn a little bit how to do it.
Well, you have to.
But bro, it is such an intricate system. The underground, the subway, like it's a. They can change tracks and rails.
They stop and stuff, and they divert people.
There's a whole other city under New York City. You know what I mean?
You want to talk about tunnels?
Yeah, right. But I mean that's why, like, it may look like you're going the wrong direction, but they're changing tracks and looping and doubling around. They have whole intricate systems underground. You just can't see it. You know?
It's so. Speaking about, well, that is talking about old cities. New York.
Yeah, oh my.
New York is a very old city. A lot of people might not know that there's the whole history. Like, that's, if you ever go to New York, because this is what I did when I first went there. Like, all the tourist shit, like the history stuff, and it's amazing. It's very cool. But everybody should go do that to get a baseline of historically. Like, this is not just a big city. It's historically like significant fucking place.
Right. I like to think like Futurama, you know, when they have the old New York.
Yeah.
It's underground.
It's
not really like that, but there is an underground.
There is a underground network.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether it's, and it's from the old.
It's subways.
The 1800s.
Yeah, it's subways. It's conduit for, public utilities, right? Like sewage and water.
Yeah, but they used to bury people. Like, there's catacombs and stuff, I believe.
That's crazy.
Somebody can fact check.
Yeah.
But at least in old cities like in Europe, it's the same. That's what they are. But
well, if they did it there, they probably did it here too when they first immigrated over.
I'm assuming. Yeah, well, everybody likes the tunnel. Like, it's not just the Jews. It's everybody likes the tunnel. I like the tunnel.
Me too. Speaking of old cities and whatnot, next week I am going to Williamsburg. Colonial Williamsburg. I'm really excited, actually. I've been there before. I always look forward to going back there. I appreciate history and some of that old stuff, regardless of what side you believe in, I guess.
What are you talking about? That's like the Civil War, or not that's the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
When the country was founded, I don't think anybody disagrees with that.
You might be a sympathizer to the.
Oh, a fucking Tory bitch.
Yeah. I don't want to, offend anybody.
No, fuck them, dude. Fuck the Queen.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Flourish the pinky. Yes.
Couple of sodomites.
Oi.
That's funny. We should do that for Halloween some year.
We could do it this year, dude. We could
get the powdered wigs and everything,
My daughter will not go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, she would. My dad's in a fucking dress.
My two dads are
fucking non-passable
tranny dads. My two non-passable tranny dads.
No, that's a recipe for success, if I've ever, from a parenting perspective.
Oh.
Like I said, it's, we could do it. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. For Colonial Williamsburg, it would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Walk around like that.
Oh, yeah.
And just be like, people are like, oh, are you part of, no.
Like, can you tell us about this spot? And I go,
no. Like, I'm from fucking, like, Great Britain, dude. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know
that shit.
What's going on right now?
This is how we dress.
Where are the beers? Where's the mead? Where's the fucking mead?
Where's the fucking what do they eat? The beans, like the
bangers and mash.
No, well yeah, they probably eat that, but it's more Irish, right?
No, it's British.
I think bangers and mash is way more Irish.
Well, no, I think they both obviously they fucking in that same fucking general geographic.
They eat like slop.
Essentially slop, carb slop.
Yeah,
with some protein, hopefully, but carbs. Yeah. I mean, it's just carbs. Which is, I mean, you can survive. It's not ideal for your body, I don't think, but I'm sure your body adapts to whatever you can eat, or whatever is available.
Sure.
Like for me right now, it's...
This is the only thing that, I need this.
It's very bioavailable for me. It's becoming I'm making it bioavailable.
Well,
slowly, but surely.
Yeah, it'll happen.
It's like that fog machine. It's slowly but surely.
It's shit in the bed finally.
Fog.
Last night was such a good time. The only regret I have is I had to try and give my love to everybody. It was really hard trying to set up the band, then going to see my family. I wish I would have spent more time with the family, but I think they don't really give a shit about me anyways. It was really for my daughter, so they probably don't care.
Like I said, I think it was the band thing was really for us, but your daughter does like them.
Yeah, well, I was so upset about that. We were talking about it yesterday because Sadie wanted live music. That's the whole reason we got this set up. Mm-hmm. And then we get it all going and everything, and then she goes, "Nah, I don't really want to see it." She walks around, she's telling everybody, "Hey, we have live music."
Yeah,
but she doesn't want to come and look at
it. That's cool. Like it's her party. Like let her do whatever she wants to do.
Yeah, she wanted it to happen in the background. Like we were just,
I'm gonna enjoy
pieces of the puzzle.
Well, yeah, we're props.
Right.
On the grand stage of whatever this
ideally it's not
is, but
ideally it's never about me or was never about me. So I just I should have spent more time with family, but again, I think they were fine.
Well, you guys did the whole thing for her.
Yeah,
she's
it's hard to entertain when you have that many people too.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Yeah.
But you guys do a good job, and you're used to it. Your wife does it for,
that's true. Yeah.
That's like what she does.
That's true.
And it's not the first birthday party you've had here.
No, she says this is the last one. I don't want it to be the last one. I love it too much, but
you guys could go more low key. Like
you don't
have to do as much stuff. Like
we're still gonna do the music.
Well, what I'm saying is you just I don't know. You don't have
it's too extra.
Yeah, like
Jacqueline's so good at what she does. It's great, but it stresses both of us out.
That's what I'm saying. You could just like have like I don't know. The decorations and shit are fucking amazing, but it's like the amount of fucking time and effort that goes into that, like that fucking multiple balloon like walls, essentially.
Oh, and they're beautiful. And then she just pops them all.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind. Like I don't get it. How could you put that much work into it and then? But I feel like I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, I don't know why you're taking a picture of me.
Well, I'm doing
He's probably going to catfish with my picture. That's probably what it is. That makes more sense. He's going to use it on the grinder. That's why so many dudes have been coming up to me and being like, "Do I know you?" And I'm like, "The fuck you talking about? You're probably using my picture on Grindr. I bet that's what it is." Fucking shut it down. Shut it down.
No, we're not done yet. We're not done. I'm not done with you.
Ken got caught. That makes a lot of sense now, actually.
I am not.
Get some weird looks on the streets, like.
I have no problem with your sexual dalliances and your gay stuff, voyeurism and whatever you're into.
My what?
All that gay stuff.
Did you say geisha? Like
gay shit, like voyeurism.
Oh! I thought you said geisha, like the Japanese.
Whatever, that too. Yeah, you're into
geisha that. Voyeurism. Sounds.
It's just not for me.
Sounds pretty base,
I'm straight up
sounds like an anime thing.
No eye contact, missionary. Let's go to bed, okay? You're into the weird stuff, No,
a little more sensual, a little more, connecting on an emotional level. But like I said,
why is that worse than just saying? Like, oh, I fucked him. Just like, no, I connected.
Well, it's a very intimate activity,
Sweating and dripping sweat.
Whatever you're dripping, I don't know, and I don't want to know. Like I said, I'm sure you're dripping.
I don't like the way you describe it.
You just described it as that. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're the one
I described it.
You're the one that said like emotional connection.
Well, that's for me because
disgusting.
Like I said, it's more of a transactional thing for you. For me, it's more of it's like a conversation.
I'd rather like. The way to me from the outsider, because I know you did all that gay stuff, but
no. Like I said, you have the most experience, which is why you can like relate the gay stuff to me. That makes sense.
If two dudes are just like, yeah, dude, yeah, we're fucking, I'm like, okay, that's gay, but that's fine. But if they're like, well, we made love.
Well, they do.
And it's passionate. That's so gay.
Some like do.
The more passionate it is, the gayer it is.
I'll agree with that. That makes sense.
Because if it's just a transactional,
well, that's most gay. Well, if you want to talk, this is why
it's not that gay. Then
gays are so promiscuous. It's very transactional. Like
trying to get that nut. That's it. Simple as.
Like I said, you sound like you know all about it.
No, I know a couple terms. I learned them from you and Costas.
I know a couple of terms.
Some that start with F. Some that start with.
Sure, dude. Sure, definitely. I will not post any evidence. We have evidence that can. I don't know. It's pretty concrete, but
Of what?
You probably. Done some stuff to yourself.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, like I said, I don't want to release the pictures, but we've had an expert, and we'll have him on the podcast. No, confirm a gay expert. Confirm.
He doesn't know.
Confirm. Like I said, I don't want to say it. I'm trying to be.
Are you talking about my wide set asshole?
Yes, that's essentially what I'm talking about.
I was born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
I was born with it.
It was a gift. A birth defect.
It was a gift.
It turned into a gift.
I can put a stain on anything.
I seriously can. That's why I have to have a bidet, because my asshole's always so open. I have to keep it washed out.
I can't, dude. I can't do it anymore.
It's funny. Gay stuff's so funny. Obviously we're not gay, but
it's
you're
so funny.
I'm not gay.
You're close.
I do have a big asshole, but that's irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
It has nothing to do with homoeroticism. It's just a big asshole,
Yeah, like I said, we had an expert weigh in, and he had a different opinion.
Yeah, that's because he's looking at me like a sexual piece of meat.
Oh,
absolutely.
Not like. What do you expect him to be looking at?
I need research and development.
He's had hands-on experience. He's had plenty of third parties.
That's the problem. He's not third party. I need someone who's straight.
No.
To look at my asshole.
Well, even I'm questioning. That's the whole thing. That's why we brought in the expert.
Yeah, but you're a little fey. You know what I mean?
Well, what about John? Exactly.
So I'll take his opinion.
And he thinks it's just marketing.
I think it was a bad angle. Do you want to see it again on camera? I'll do it right now for this. You want to get this video taken down?
No, don't pull a certain neighbor that you have who fucking pulled their asshole out at your baby shower.
Oh, it stunk.
Yeah,
I smelled it too. It's disgusting.
We don't want that sort of thing to be associated with the podcast.
Well, that's the thing is I'll prove it right now.
Yeah, but I don't want you to.
You just got a bad angle of a picture.
Sure, definitely.
I was spreading it too far.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
It was a firm grip,
Well, it was a little loose, but firm enough.
The thing is, that people don't realize is I'm cursed with a small butt, like butt cheeks.
Hank Hill style.
Exactly. It's a stovepipe, they call me. But either way, there's not a lot of meat covering the asshole, so all I have to do is bend over and my whole asshole opens up. Because there's no cheeks. There's no cheeks to cover the hole.
Shut it down. Shut this down. Too much asshole talk. This is just like...
next topic, dude.
I don't know, man.
Too much.
How do I even respond to that? How do I even follow
I wasn't asking for a response. I just want someone to listen.
Well, everybody's listening. Don't fucking...
You're the one who brought it. I don't have a gay asshole.
I was trying to dance around it and just make fun of you, but not to talk about it to the world. But you sort of brought it.
Well,
up.
I just have a bigger asshole.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It makes it easier to poop.
slides right out of them, I guess.
I send Neil my poops all the time. Pictures.
Well, I feel like that's more of a health thing.
Yeah, I'm making sure he knows.
Oh yeah, we got to make sure we're healthy.
You see that hog that I sent the other day? It's a little thin, but it was so long. It was like a submarine that was half in and half out of the water.
I refuse to acknowledge what you're talking about right now. I just won't do it. I'm just gonna let you finish. Just gonna let you finish up.
No, I'm done talking to you. Move on.
I'm done.
Come on, bring up another topic.
What topic do you want to talk about, dude?
I don't know. We got a little bit of time left.
What kind of food are we getting?
Oh, bro. Whether they want to come with us or not, now we're going.
I mean, I could really go for some.
Oh, dude.
It would be nice.
Help me put all this equipment away.
Yeah, I'll think about that.
And then we'll hog out.
I'll probably supervise,
Yeah.
I'm more better at that. Just making sure it gets done right.
Absolutely.
It's my job, which is to make sure you do it right.
There's no way that my wife is still sleeping. She is too.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Whatever. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal.
That might get a little. Never mind.
I think it's the chords bumping into each other.
Irregardless. Yeah, we'll go. We can go Mexican, or we could go. I could go to the burger place, but I'm not cheating. It's one of those things. I haven't had red meat. I may as well just keep it going. I haven't had fucking red meat since June. I mean,
very gay of you, but
I'm going to this deer season. I mean, if I'm going to eat red meat, it's going to be the healthiest.
If he sees a deer, he'll buy a steak when he goes back home after he doesn't shoot one.
No. I'm going to eat the backstrap right off of it.
Of what deer?
I'm going to rip it off with my teeth.
What deer are you going to shoot?
I've never shot a deer before.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen you shoot one.
You've never seen me.
That's what I said. I've never seen you shoot one.
I didn't even see myself shoot
anything. I'm
That was a good shot. Fuck.
Well, like I said, you should have taken that little tiny baby fawn.
Oh, last year? Yeah.
Should have just...
Yeah.
Not
shame on me. I mean, I'll be out again. I'll get something. Either way, when I do it, I'm going big, too. For all the boys, I'm going to give away the meat because I'm going to have it processed.
Yeah.
I'm going to do like bologna and cheese sticks and all that. Yeah, do whatever.
You know what I mean?
But there's nothing better than the cheese sticks and hot sticks and like bologna. Deer blood. So fucking good.
For those of you that unfortunately grew up in some hellhole where people didn't shoot deer and eat them and it was a regular thing. Nobody fucking came to school on the Monday that hunting season.
Oh yeah.
It's a national holiday here.
Right. They even give me off work. They don't give me off Martin Luther King Day.
That's what I'm saying.
Or President's Day or any of these, but they give us off first day of hunting at work. That's an idea.
What I'm saying. Yeah. That's a very Midwestern, Western Pennsylvania, whatever. Anywhere that there's deer hunting season.
It's a big deal. It's very traditional.
That's what I'm saying. It's a huge deal. And
you should come with me this year, dude. You want to come out for opening day here? Of course. Just go in my woods.
Well, I might shoot somebody trespassing, but
you can do that too. Did you get your hunting license?
Of course.
Bro, come here. And we'll make a day out of it. Seriously, we'll put the wood stove on, and I'll get the blind set up out there, and we'll do...
I'd rather go get my tag for BF Nowhere and go, actually hunt somewhere.
Well, you can, but I'm trying to maybe give you more of an experience rather than actual hunting. You want to come up and the night before make soup and then go out super early, or we'll camp in the woods. Then we wake up in the morning, and it's more of a traditional bro thing. Whether you get anything or not, that's half the fun of hunting. Honestly, is
I would love to accompany you on whatever this mission is that you're going on.
You just have to. We'll talk about it off air.
Yeah. No, I'm down, but we're not going to shoot anything.
We might. They've been coming through, man.
Maybe.
I've been watching them. Did you see the tracks out there last night?
No.
There's tons of them, man.
Well, you do have
the acorns is bringing them around this year.
I was going to say, the way your property's set up, well, because there's also a very nice space they can bed down back there.
Oh, yeah.
Tucked, and there's water back there, too.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of it, and it's dirty as fuck, but...
They don't care.
They don't give a shit. And it's cover, it's a nice little quiet place to sit, and you can eat. And
yep. Well,
so, like I said, we'll
discuss it.
We've seen them with the thermal back there. Like,
yeah,
they bed down back there. It's well, yeah, we'll discuss, and I'll shoot a deer, and that'll be that.
Fucking buzz. Let's shut this fucking podcast down. What do you think?
No, I'm not ready.
412-613-1116 is the Yins Boys hotline. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Please stay tuned for all the Bill and Drew footage and pictures, everything we took last night.
I will say we also have a lot of guests. Like, there's quite a few people that I'm trying to tee up, and like we're trying to work through a schedule.
Yes.
So
Australians, you're definitely up there.
They're kind of first.
Yeah.
But no, we got some local artists too. A bunch of cool people.
Yeah.
So it's just give us, like, we're two dudes trying to just live our lives.
Yeah, we don't make any money from this at all right now. If anything, it's hemorrhaging money. So you'll be on our schedule, not yours. So no hard feelings for now.
It's a mutual. Like I said, we'll work a schedule, and
we are hemorrhaging money though.
Well, I mean, speak for yourself. Well, if we're talking about for your tax purposes, we're hemorrhaging money. Absolutely.
This podcast is under my LLC now.
I've never seen it lose more money ever. This is unprecedented. I think we need another stimulus.
Just got stimulated right there. Shut it down. Don't forget our socials.
Yeah, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Yeah.
YouTube.
For sure.
This.
So be on the lookout for some footy from last night.
Yeah, I definitely got a bunch.
Okay. See you guys soon. Love you. Bye.